topped our standards. So now, up yours. The Daily Mojo.
You know, I'm just going to suggest that if there had been no reason to write the song, then the song wouldn't have been written. If you know what I'm saying.
Who came up with the lyrics, Brad? Was that you? Because, damn, those were impressive.
It's always runs fault. It's always runs fault.
Like
It's that little,
through the
it's that little,
hourglass.
yeah, that thing.
Right? At the end. That little thing she does at the end
Yeah,
there.
that little thing.
The little finger. Welcome to Bulls and Buttholes, the show that delves deep. Wade Robertson says RFK is on TRT, and I'm all for it. Which, of course, I know what it means. But, Ron, for those in the audience who don't know what that means, go ahead and explain it.
Testosterone replacement therapy. You're welcome. See, you thought you had me on that one.
I did not. I knew
No,
you knew
you
what it
thought you
was.
had me. But all I had to do was piece together
Wow.
who was saying the phrase.
Wow.
I can't
I would
believe you
do
didn't know it.
I did know it.
You did not.
Would you take HGH if you had the opportunity?
Probably. Because I
would too.
I'd take testosterone replacement therapy. I'd take HGH. I'd take whatever. Because number one, if it makes you sterile, I don't care anymore. I've got 4
Right.
kids.
And we're safe anyway.
As long as it doesn't kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, something's going to kill you.
Well, something's going to kill me prematurely.
You might as well look buff on the way out.
That's my
right?
deal. I want to be able to go to, I think, and I've had testosterone tests. That's weird to say. But
Testosterone! Get your ass in the house.
yeah, and mine falls right kind of in, or 5, 6, 8 years ago, it fell right in the middle. And my problem
With
now
maybe the
is
taint?
what do you do now if you're 57 years old and you want to kind of build muscle? What do you do? Lift weights? That's not going to help, I don't think.
Shake weight. Get
Stop
some of those
doing that
shake
right
weights.
now. Stop it.
You'll be
Stop it
fine.
right now.
You'll be fine with the shake weight. You've got it down.
I'm not using a shake weight.
During the you want the real thing, huh?
Oh, there you go.
During the interview that if you were listening during the break, and for those of you who are insiders, you know what I'm saying. You were listening during the break. We heard that RFK has been denied Secret Service protection by the Biden admin. And for what reason? I mean, what could possibly be the... Gosh, your your uncle was a sat... Huh. We don't see any reason. You know what? You're the odds against... 3 of you? Same
That's
family
right.
assassin?
The odds against the Kennedys.
Right. You're fine.
It wouldn't matter if we gave you protection is what they're thinking, I guess.
Right. They're going to get you anyway. Just weird. I do. It has to be weird, and I don't know what is in RFK Jr.'s heart, but talking about Uncle Teddy, and all I can think about is Chappaquiddick. But you don't choose your family. So there's that. Anyhow, back to the interview with Mr. Carlson and Mr. Kennedy Jr. And this is time marker 59. Which, as we all know, means that at that time marker, he said something. But I don't know what it is. So we're going to find out again together.
Bobby Kennedy, Mike Pompeo in Vegas at dinner. If I'd stumbled across that, I would have stopped. It wasn't just...
Okay, yeah, RFK, I don't remember what it was now. RFK had dinner. He says, I had dinner the other night with Mike Pompeo. And Tucker's like, whoa, that, because they're kind of polar opposites. I'd forgotten this. Mike Pompeo was head of the CIA, right?
Was it CIA? Maybe. Yeah.
I think so. And according to RFK, well, I think that's why I put this here. So let's just continue listening. We'll see.
2 of us. It was me. The rest of the group makes the story even weirder. So I'm not even gonna. I don't know if I'll even go there. But he said to me before dinner, I had a moment with him, and he said to me, when I was at the CIA, I did not do what I should have done to fix that agency. And he said, and he was expressing regret. And he said, And then he turned to me and looked me dead in the eye, and he said, the entire upper echelon of that agency is made up of individuals who do not believe in the democratic institutions of the United States of America.
Boom.
Yeah.
So he was CIA. He went on to say basically that it was Pompeo who talked Trump out of releasing all of the JFK files. So essentially trying to, because we were all wondering, why the hell, which makes sense, why the hell would they not release all of these papers now? I mean, everybody's dead. It's to protect the agency, because if you saw what they were capable of and, what they had done, again, who in the hell would support an agency that was involved in the assassination of a president? Where is the possible, oh, well, I can see why they had to do that. Yeah. Sure. American, blah, blah, blah. There's no, if that happened, the agency should be closed, everything shut down, get the hell out. And by the way, we're going to figure out if there's anybody in your lineage who can be prosecuted. Because if the agency is that powerful that it can, in fact, orchestrate or be a part of the assassination of an American president, we're all living a fantasy here. We're living under the illusion of, well, we already know that we're living under the illusion of freedom anyway. And what little of that illusion may be real, they're trying to take from us anyhow right now. I mean, it's with the Trump stuff, they're trying to take away essentially your ability to say that you don't agree with the election results.
Yeah.
I mean, it's truly bizarre. And again, what these people who are anti-Trump, okay, you hate him. If you support these charges, if you support what they're and agree with what they're saying he did or is doing, then you might be a redneck if you might be a commie if you support what they're charging Trump with, and if you believe it. And again, I say that knowing that I had the friend I've told you about before who yelled at me when I mentioned Rush Limbaugh's name. I mean, started screaming at me at the top of her lungs. And it was the first time I'd ever seen that happen. First time it had ever happened to me. I'm like, why are you so freaked out that I'm talking about?
Yeah, why'd you get so triggered? God dang.
Right. I just I really, truly didn't understand it. I also, the first wife, I remember driving in the car with her in LA at the time. It would have been 1987, 8, right as Limbaugh had been syndicated. He was on KFI out in LA. KFI? Yeah, anyway. And she said, this man is dangerous. He needs to not be on the air. And at that time, I'm like, I was, politically ignorant, but I'm like, well, I don't see the problem with him. But looking back, boy, is that a ding, 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 ding. That's a big old, that was a warning sign.
Big old red flag there, Brad.
Yeah.
Red flag.
She's crazy. Don't just run away. It doesn't matter. Leave all your belongings behind.
Gnaw your arm off, Brad. Gnaw your arm off.
Just get out of the house now.
Watch and listen at thedailymojo.com.